Okay, so to get started, this is going to speak on a white person that is 17 years old and that has lived in the super white area, a full black area, a both area, a white poor person school, a white rich person school, a black poor person school, and I haven't lived in a black rich people school. That's just how it goes. Okay, so I'm Matthew. That's all you need to know. This is my point of view. Just because this covers racism, I'm not going to monetize it or anything like that. Plus, it probably won't get any views. But if it does, it does. Okay. But, so, speaking on my point of view is... Give me 1 second. So, I grew up in a very small town with one red light, and yes, I do talk a lot with my hands, and I didn't really understand what racism is. I met like 3 black people by the time I finished middle school. So, racism wasn't really a thing. It was just like, there's other people that's not super white like me. What? I maybe met 5, 6 Mexicans, or Spanish people. I don't know where they were from, but, Spanish people. So, sorry. Then I went to a richer white person school, few more black people, learned that I don't use the N-word, but when I was a little kid, I did, sorry, but I don't now. I respect that word. I know it shouldn't be used. Black people really shouldn't even say it either, but they do. There's nothing you can say about that. And I think racism will always exist. But, so I went there, learned, some black people don't like white people, and white people don't really like black people. Or at least that's how it seems. But, as of right now, I'm in high school. I'm 17 years old. Some of my closest friends are black. Some of my closest friends are white. Some of my closest friends are Spanish people. I don't know where they're from. They're probably born here. But, if you're born here, you're an American. Whatever. Also, the whole racism thing. Everyone's just human. If I cut my hand off right now, red and blood is just going everywhere. If I take a black person or a Spanish person and I cut their wrist off, they're just going to pour blood just like mine. There's no different. Theirs isn't going to come out purple. Mine's coming out red, theirs just coming out red. Same thing. Not that big of a deal. That's why we're all human. Who cares what skin color you are? I could go to the store, buy black spray paint myself black. But I'm still white. I'm still human. Everyone is different. I don't have a beard right now. Normally I have a beard. But, I have a beard. Someone else might not have one. Who knows? I have straight hair. Black people don't. Or some do. So then, so back to my original point. Then I went to a full black school. Not full. There was about 6 white people. Then that's when I learned to respect the N-word and just more understand them. At this point, almost all my friends were black. Because I had no respect for the white people that were there, because they were so, I just didn't click with them. So I really got to hang out with them, experience how their lives go, which, I'm a poor white person. Hanging out with black poor people, I was just hanging out with people. There wasn't any difference. Yeah, when you're at their house, their language might be a little different, the way they speak. But that's like going to a Mexican restaurant and hearing your waiter or someone like your waiter talking to another Spanish person that's in there buying food. If they're speaking Spanish, okay, so what? No big deal. Cool. I think it's cool to know more than one language. I would love to know Spanish, but I don't. That would be cool. I could talk about I could understand what they're talking about. And I wouldn't care if they were talking crap about white people. Everyone... either everyone needs to just get over it, or everyone should just be able to talk crap about everyone and no one care. I wouldn't, because I respect everyone. I see everyone as equal and human. You know? So then, I went to, after that, favorite school of all time. Got along, everyone there. Everyone there just, managed to get along. There was racism there, but it wasn't that bad. Like, people weren't always butting heads and shit. Like, wasn't that big of a deal. So then, after that, I went to a super white, rich school. It was white. 99% of the people there were white and super rich. People driving brand new GTRs to school and being like, just got it 2 days ago, already bored of it, and they would get a new car. Like, it was crazy. Yes, there was also black people there that were rich too, but racism there was crazy. Like, but it was like almost a different kind of racism. If it was more of a battle with rich and poor people. The rich people there treated anyone who had less money than them like a slave or a peasant. Like, bump into them in the hallway and it's like, what are you? Why'd you touch me? Don't touch me. My jacket cost $3,000. People like that. It was ridiculous. And now, after there, I hated it. Got along with almost no one. Had like 2 friends. 2 black poor people. So then, I go to the school I go to now. There's a good balance. Racism there is horrible, though. First day, I walk up to a group of white people. I'm like, hey, what's up? And I hear them using the M-word. I'm like, what? This is not cool. No, don't do that. Who are you? What? No. And I've slowly been trying to convince them that it's not right and they should stop. And some of the black people have picked up on this. I would say some of my closest friends are black. But I've slowly been trying to convert most of my friends that are white that I hang out with that use the word to not use it. Everyone's equal. Everyone's human. Why use... Just like... Okay, if someone calls me cracker, honestly, black people, if you have not picked up on this, or Spanish people, cracker does not do anything to most white people. You can call me a cracker all day long. I'm going to be like, cool, buddy. Like, cool, I'm a saltine cracker. What's the big deal? Like, I'm white. I understand it. What's the big deal? So, sorry, I have a lot of coughs. But, so, on top of that, I think now, in 2017, like, slavery has been over for a while. I mean, some people still do get treated like slaves because of bad jobs, and there's still a lot of racism in the South, honestly. I have not lived in the North. I've lived in 3 states in the South. I can say one of them is extremely racist still, to this day. I don't know how that state will ever fix itself. But it's 2017, people. We should be starting to make the move to everyone as being human. Also, to the super racist white people, if there is any watching this, there's some white people who say, take all the black people. Trump's going to send them to Africa. Woohoo, like all that. I'm not one of those people, but to the ones that are, like, sending them there isn't going to fix anything. Also, that would cost America tons and tons and tons of money. So, why would you want to waste your tax dollars to send them somewhere else? Also, everyone just likes to hate on something. Like, everyone has an urge to hate. So, if we got them all together and we sent them across the ocean, to Africa or whatever, but all it would take is about 3 days and then everyone would go. And then they'd start hating on something else. They would pick another race, another something. Also, sending all the Mexicans back to Mexico. Woohoo! As some crazy, super racist white people say. Like, it's not going to fix anything. Now, I understand America is getting full, if that makes sense. So, mm, okay, I don't want to touch on that subject anymore, because I feel like if this video does get a lot of views, this part would get a lot of hate when I'm trying to bring positive vibes. So, it's been 10 minutes. I think I'm going to wrap this up. And, if you would like to have a further actual discussion, not some little kid being like, or some crazy white person, or black person, or Spanish person that's super racist, you can message me on Snapchat. My Snapchat will be in the description down there. It's also Nike Swag 171. It's a horrible thing, but I do like to try and help change people's lives for the better as much as I can. My future, I would hope to be able to get up on stage and talk to people about this. Youth, you gotta change it in the youth to change the future. Kids are the future of this world. No matter what you say about it, kids affect the future. Adults, someone in an old home, no offense to you. If you're 80 years old, I don't know what you can do. Because you might not have, you probably don't have that much longer left of your life. Not to be rude, but it's true. If you're like 10, 15, 20, in that little age range, you still have a long time left. A lot of things can happen in your lifetime. Then, rather, if you're 80 down here on this end, or 10 down here on this end, you have a lot left to do. This person, they've lived their life. Sorry. But this person still has a long time before they get to this person. They can change. They can help this world change. And I want to be at the forefront of this change. I want us to all be equal. Except for, I was going to make a football joke, can't remember the team. I feel dumb now. But I was just trying to add some comedy here at the end. But it's almost been 13 minutes, so I'm going to cut this video short here in a second. Add me on Snapchat if you want to have a real conversation about this. Don't just come hate on me, or add me and hate on me. I'll add everyone back, and I'll have a serious conversation about this in America today. Okay, I'm in America, but wherever you are in the world, no matter what you're going through, maybe if you need some advice, I'm pretty good at giving that. Just add me on Snapchat and then have a good conversation about it. Alright, I'm Matt, and peace out. And maybe if you like this video or it gets a lot of views, maybe I can make a topic, either a part 2 on this and go further in depth, or, about something else. About my views on the internet, or war, or North Korea, or something. Who knows? Alright, peace out.